Hey, what's up, everybody? So I am back, and I want to say welcome to all my brand new subscribers who have found me through my Woman Hits Man, Man Hits Back reaction videos. You might be a little bit surprised that I would even be talking about Flat Earth, such an out of left field topic, but unfortunately, there's literally zero proof we live on a spinning globe. It's not. It's not my fault. Mainstream science can't provide actual evidence that we live on a globe, so I'm still looking for evidence. So unfortunately, I have to do videos like this because it's kind of a problem. So today we have a video by Satan Dan. I mean Sci-Man Dan, and Sci-Man Dan did a video titled "High IQ Flat Earth Researcher Doesn't Have a Clue," and I am flattered that he would call me high IQ because indeed you have to have a high IQ to question the biggest religion on the face of the earth. And the biggest religion on the face of the earth, of course, is the spinning ball religion. and you might be, wait, what are you talking? That's not a religion, that's science. It's like, no, unfortunately for most people, it's not science. For most people, it's a blind faith religion. You go ask the average person who thinks they live on a spinning ball for their actual evidence and reasoning, the evidence for why they think they live on a spinning ball. 99% of people will not be able to give you a coherent response because they believe they live on a ball through blind faith. It's a religion. So let's go ahead and do ourselves a little live reaction here. I've only seen like the first 30 seconds. This is unscripted. We don't need to write scripts here at Red Pill Philosophy to keep ourselves on course. So let's go ahead and continue and progress this live reaction. Here we go.
Welcome one and all to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Sci-Man Dan. Thank you all very much for joining
Satan Dan.
me. Yes, that opening clip was from Red Pill Philosophy and the video is entitled Why I Became a Skeptic. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I imagine it's because he watched a whole load of YouTube videos. Who knows? Today though, we'll be taking a look at his video entitled The Globe is a Fairy Tale for Retarded People. Literally insulting billions in one breath.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm sure you as an atheist skeptic think the billions of people who believe in various organized religions are a bunch of utter retard morons. So stop with the moral high horse bullshit. But unfortunately, yes, the globe is a fairy tale for retarded people. And I know I have a ton of new subscribers, and I know a lot of you guys are uninitiated to Flat Earth. And that's fine by me, because I'm not here to pander. If you guys want to smash the unsubscribe button or smash the dislike, it's your right to do that. But unfortunately, after countless hours of looking into this topic, I simply cannot find conclusive proof that we live on a sphere. And you might say, but what about the pictures from space? Okay. You can maybe consider that a certain type of evidence, but it's an evidence that we can't test, verify, check for ourselves, falsify. It's evidence that's completely detached from us that we can't prove. On the other hand, you have other evidence, like my long-distance P1000 observations, that are down to earth, anybody can do to check whether or not things are hiding or missing behind the Earth's curvature. But I'm not going to get into that now. Let's keep watching.
Nice.
Hey guys, a little bit late, but I'm up doing a little bit of high IQ, skeptic research.
Oh yes, I'm just doing some high IQ level research, please. There's no need to begin with that whatsoever.
Satan Dan is so triggered right now. So freaking triggered by anybody who considers themselves a globe skeptic. I'm not a flat earther yet. I'm a globe skeptic. I'm just a big fan of skepticism, questioning things and not believing them based on blind faith or because an authority figure told them. Skepticism. You might have heard of skepticism. But the notion that somebody who questions the globe would ever be considered high IQ, that's devastating to the globe, because for hundreds, maybe thousands of years, anybody who questioned that we live on a spinning sphere was demonized and ridiculed and rejected without even considering what they were saying. So literally naysaying, finger pointing, calling people stupid without actually listening to their arguments is the only thing that's kept the globe alive. It's true. So hopefully Satan Dan understands the sarcasm I'm using when I openly call myself a high IQ skeptic.
Show off.
As you can see here, a gazillion tabs open. That's how it is. Looking into Eratosthenes, blah blah blah.
Indeed, doing high IQ research but says the word gazillion. Right.
What's wrong with the word gazillion? That's a great word. The globe is the most genius deception, basically, is the best way to put it. And again, guys, this is after literally probably thousands of hours of researching high IQ skepticism, basically.
Yes, we get it. You think you have a high IQ. In my experience, people that boast about their IQs usually have one that's lower than the fat content of an iceberg lettuce.
Ah, Satan Dan, but if you understood sarcasm, maybe then you'd figure this out.
I travel a lot and I fly a lot and I can see the curvature when I fly.
Okay, so 35,000 feet, you can see it, right? That's what you're saying?
Generally speaking, I can see a slight curve to it, yeah.
Okay, so Neil deGrasse Tyson says that you can't see it at that altitude, so I really...
This really doesn't matter. We have satellites.
That stuff is flat.
Your belief in a flat earth confirms that.
Because I'm a big fan of being a skeptic, not believing you live on a globe just because your first grade teacher told you via blind faith.
Your first grade teacher also probably told you what the letter A was and what sound it makes. Where was your skepticism then, hey?
I'm actually. I use language every day, and it works, and it's sound, and it's effective. But truth is, most people think they live on a spinning ball for no reason other than their first grade teacher told you a foundational belief system, and then anybody who questions it is immediately called an idiot, immediately called retarded, and I think that's too funny, too funny. I'm a proud member of the skeptic community. I don't know if you guys like skepticism. I'm a big I subscribe to Skeptic magazine. Basically for me it's I'm a proud skeptic. Dude, I think this sarcasm is going to trigger the shit out of Satan Dan.
He's a proud skeptic, but he swallowed the flat earth thing. I'm not really sure he understands what skepticism
Literally, literally, flat earth. I mean, and again, there's a reason I call him Satan Dan. I mean, I just paused the video here by chance. There's a reason I call him Satan Dan. Flat earth is the ultimate litmus test for skepticism. It really is, believe it or not. Are you a skeptic? That's the question, though. Not everyone's a skeptic. It's just no way we live on a globe. It's just, it's just horseshit. It's okay. First of all, you as far as your experience is concerned, it's always flat. It always looks flat. Always feels flat. You never feel like you're going around the underside of a spinning ball. You never feel anything. I was on a flight a month ago, literally 10 hours flying. You never see or feel any curvature. It's always just, oh look, I'm just going like this. That's literally every second of your life. This is you. It's true. It's true. There's never any of this.
In case you missed it, here it is again. A self-proclaimed high IQ skeptic telling us why he thinks the earth is flat.
There's never any of this.
And one more time in case you were laughing too much.
It's funny, yes, the globe is really funny. That's what you're supposed to believe, even though all you ever experience is flat and linear. You could be on an airplane at 35,000 feet altitude. Shit, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson, you could be at an airplane 128,000 feet. You're still not going to see the Earth's curvature. But we're supposed to believe that we're doing this literally. I mean, I might just quote myself again because that's how absurd the globe is. It's a warpy circus funhouse of insanity. You're supposed to believe that you're spinning around the globe when all you ever feel, I got on a 10-hour flight the other day, probably flew a third of the way around the globe, never felt curvature, never saw curvature. Down, which according to the globe model, down in North America is actually up for somebody in Australia. That's right, there is no universal down. Gravity pulls to the center of mass. So down, when you're in North America, By the time you get a third of the way around the globe on your plane, you're now suddenly in a area with a new downward direction. Down has changed its direction, but you never feel that. You can go a third of the way around the globe and you always know where down is. If you're drinking a beverage on the flight, you know where down is. You're not going to accidentally tilt your cup this way and accidentally pour it, you know. It's just insane. The globe is a circus funhouse parlor trick. And when you look into it and you realize that there's actually no actual evidence for it, then you start to realize, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? You never experienced that. You only experienced that on a roller coaster. But guess what? We don't live on a fucking roller coaster, even though they tell you we do.
Do they?
So I was yeah. They tell us we live on a roller coaster. We live on Earth. That's careening through the cosmos around the sun careening through the cosmos, through the Milky Way galaxy that's careening through the cosmos. Yes, they want us to believe we live on a roller coaster that you just can't feel. Literally, I had another crystallization moment here as I was doing hours of research, and the thought occurred to me, man, the globe is like they've reverse engineered. The globe is like a reverse engineered thing. And I typed it into YouTube. I typed the term into YouTube. I literally went to YouTube, and this is what I typed in right here. I typed in reverse engineer globe. Reverse engineering the globe. This is what I typed in. And I got a few videos, and one of the videos was from a YouTube channel called Stinky Cash. And literally, basically, this dude released this video 2 years ago, read my mind. Basically, everything that was crystallizing in my head right now, this dude basically says it. I'll put a link to his video below. But yes, literally, reverse engineering. It's a reverse engineering.
I had a sneaky peek at that video, and what it basically says is that we've taken all the observational and scientific evidence and we've built the globe around that. I'm not really sure that that has legs as an argument, but I'll pop it in the description all the same and you can take a look.
Is Satan Dan gonna actually refute anything in this video, or is he just gonna ad hom all day? Because he got super triggered that I called myself a high IQ skeptic when that term is reserved strictly for the mainstream consensus science cult members who think they live on a spinning ball because their first grade teacher told them. Come on, Man Dan, provide an actual argument. Got brighter now, so. That's what the globe is. They've literally taken reality, flat linear reality, the only thing we ever see, the only thing we ever experience, and they literally found a way to take that and superimpose it onto a fucking globe. And that's why gravity, the theory of gravity comes with all these issues like dark matter. Like 90% of the universe is dark matter, and all these weird anomalies, mathematical, theoretical anomalies that they can't explain.
Well, dark matter isn't really a problem, it's more of a theory, and it doesn't make up 90% of the universe either. It takes up about 26-27%. Dark energy, that takes up almost 70% of the universe. Now that is also another theory.
Right, exactly. So there's a bunch of dark stuff. You don't even understand what it is. You can't identify what it is. Comprises like the majority of the universe. And according to people way smarter than me who are geocentrists and believe that the Earth is a globe but think that the entire universe revolves around the globe, go watch the documentary called The Principle. Absolutely fantastic work. They make the very compelling case that this dark matter and this dark energy stuff, they're just anomalies. They're byproducts of faulty assumptions in the mainstream astronomical mathematics, the mainstream physics. Assumptions in the universe that, as we've refined it down, have turned out to have a lot of big issues in it. It turns out if you take gravity out of the equation, these things are explained perfectly well without all this mysterious dark matter comprising the majority of the universe. It's horseshit, guys. There's no way. There's no way we live on a ball. I mean,
I'm moving into a mansion next week. Did I tell you that? Yeah, it's the mansion I'm moving into. It's the one down the road. Oh, and by the way, guess what? Soon I'm moving into a mansion. Saying something a large amount of times doesn't mean it's true. In
like
fact,
being told we live on a spinning ball over and over again, everywhere.
repetition of the phrase "there's no way we live on a ball" is probably you trying to convince yourself.
My high IQ, like skeptical journey, like
Oh, he's off again.
Satan Dan don't understand sarcasm. Being a skeptic and like asking questions and not believing in the globe on blind faith just because everyone else believes it, but actually like being a skeptic. Because I mean I love subscribing to Skeptic Magazine and I love being part of the skeptic community. You know, so I love being a part of the like the YouTube skeptic community. It's just like we're skeptics. Like I mean I'm gonna change my channel to like Red Pill Skeptic, like or like oh look like Mr. Skeptic.
You are a globe skeptic. Nothing more. That's it. Please.
Sorry, I can't laugh. My trolling is so good. I have to give myself credit. My trolling, these skeptics, these atheist skeptics, they love to give themselves the label skeptic because they're not actually skeptics. They're the controlled opposition of skepticism, okay? You don't want actual skeptics out there in the world because they'll question authority, they'll question power, they'll question, everything, right? So you have to have the fake controlled opposition skeptics. And they're not actually skeptics. They literally always defend and believe whatever the current consensus is. Literally, they are intellectual bandwagoners. and Satan Dan got super triggered here.
Please stop banging on about it.
I think I'm going to call myself Mr. Skeptic. Something like that, it's just, all the so-called skeptics, the controlled opposition skeptics, love to put the word skeptic in their fucking names and their little internet avatars and shit, but they're fake skeptics. But anyways,
so this would be a perfect time to announce my new channel, Skeptic Man Dan. It's gonna... Only joking.
Hope you guys get the sarcasm.
Yes, I got it just fine.
Yes, finally, Satan Dan, finally you get the sarcasm. But yeah, it's just every day, man. The more I look into it, the more I realize that the globe is literally just like this. It's literally a play ball toy for like low IQ, just dumb people.
He places a lot of value on IQ, doesn't he? A lot. I mean, I'd say he has at the very least got a double-figure IQ. At the very least.
It's literally like the bot, like literally like so dumb. He's just so stupid. It's embarrassing, dude. Like, I feel bad for how dumb you are. You so fucking stupid, man. But again, guys, just... And let me just say real quick for all the new subscribers, I've had a massive subscriber boost. And if you subscribe, thank you guys so much. And for a lot of you guys who are uninitiated to my channel, and even to like the flat earth versus globe earth debate thing, I'm being completely deliberately sarcastic here because, again, flat earth is the most ridiculed position on the face of the planet. It's the most ridiculed thing. And so with all the social pressure, ridiculing, mocking anybody who questions the globe, we have to turn all that social pressure back onto those who are unleashing all the mockery. So that's why I do it. And I think it's a great technique, and I think it really worked. It got, not only did it get under Satan Dan's skin, but not only did it get under Satan Man's skin, as you can see, super triggered. Didn't even actually provide any arguments for anything. It's just ad hoc mockery. It's like a comedy show. It should be. I mean, it shouldn't even be called Satan Dan. It's a comedy show. With all of that, look, it's just funny. Look, you have to throw it back at them. They want to call us stupid, we have to call you retarded, okay? You want to call us, primitive, we have to call you morons. It's just playing the game. And if Satan Dan can't understand it, or if he gets super triggered by it, then maybe I'm onto something. I want to put this out there because, I had another one of these moments, man, where it starts crystallizing. You're like, fucking Jesus, holy shit. And you have that moment, but
yes, I get that moment a lot right after I watch a video like yours, actually, to be honest.
Just wanted to get that out there. Thank you guys for watching. You know, they've reverse engineered the globe. They've taken the flat linear reality, which is the only thing we ever experience. Even if you get on a plane for 10 hours, it's just...
Nope, I can't continue. I guess my IQ isn't high enough to understand his high-level IQ research tangent.
It's not. Sorry, Satan Man. Satan Man. Satan Man. It's not. Your IQ is not high enough. No, it's not.
Moving skills. Right, that about wraps up another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon
That's it?
Dan. I hope you all enjoyed that. I really enjoyed doing that one. If you haven't done so already, please...
That's it. 11 minutes, 40 seconds. And you literally... you didn't do anything. 11 minutes, 40 seconds. From Simon down. Literally, just nothing but ad hoc mockery. Not a single rebuttal in all of that. It's. I mean, no wonder the globe is in damage control mode right now. No wonder the globe is in crisis mode. Because there's no good arguments for it. And here's another great example. 11 minutes, not a single argument for the globe made. It's sad, guys. This is what it's come down to. It's getting really bad. Now, you know, it's not my fault. There's no proof we live on a spinning ball, okay? Like someone go find some good proof, for God's sake. So, okay, that appears to be the end of Satan Man's video. So I just live reacted to it unscripted. I don't write the scripts before the videos. Unscripted live reaction, and there's really not much else to say. It's just funny at this point. Listen, guys, I know I have a lot of new subscribers right now, and I know a lot of you guys aren't here for any flat versus globe related type stuff. You got here from the woman hits man, man hits back, you know, those exceptional videos. But if you think you have actual good conclusive proof we live on a spinning ball, please put it down in the comments below. I want to hear it. And, you know, hopefully it doesn't have a rebuttal like every other argument. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much, Satan Man, for your, I mean, just pointless videos. So you're like a comedy channel at this point. So thank you so much. And, yeah, good fun. Later.
I travel a lot and I fly a lot and I can see the curvature when I fly.
Okay, so 35,000 feet, you can see it, right? That's what you're saying?
Generally speaking, I can see a slight curve to it, yeah.
Okay, so Neil deGrasse Tyson says that you can't see it at that altitude, so I really...
This really doesn't... We have satellites.
That stuff is flat.